have better patches.
Sorry. Yeah, I've ordered some new ones because we're still working our way through the 90 Fleer.
Yeah.
So hold on one second here as I put my phone down and try to open these because these are hermetically sealed. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
That's what you get teeth for.
I do like sound effects, like the theater of the mind, if you listen. Mike Henneman of the Tigers. Let's show this card here. Mike Henneman.
Boo!
Mike Henneman.
Come on, give me some good stuff.
Believe he was a closer.
I heard you've been opening baseball cards without me.
I have. Scott Spezio was my last guest, and he had a bunch of great stories about each guy because he had played against them. Or he said he ended Jose Canseco's career by saying he could outrun him at spring training. Canseco pulled a hamstring at spring training and never played again. Wow. Scott Spezio did that. I am fascinated with the Padres of the late 80s and early 90s. I love these jerseys. This is Eric Schau. Eric Schau.
Bring it back. They're trying to bring it back.
Not as good, but Eric Schau gave up Pete Rose's hit, and then he was sitting on the mound. He sat on the mound while Pete Rose. I just find that if this happened today, Albert Pujols hits home run number 700, and Lance Lynn decides to sit on the mound, there's going to be some conversation about that on MLB Network, I think.
The Twitter people aren't going to be happy.
This is Players of the Decade card, and it's Cal Ripken. It's a 10th anniversary card, and he had another great decade after this.
Yeah, Cal Ripken, one of my all-time favorite players, along with Tony Gwynn. We share the same birthday. I made the trip up to see Cal in his one of his final seasons. Yeah,
greatest rumor ever. That he the streak almost ended because Kevin Costner was sleeping with his wife and he was going to go beat him up. Did you hear that story?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like that should be a movie.
Google that. It probably, or at least like a 30 for 30 animated series. We'll skip through this one. This is a former Cardinal, I believe. Yes, he came up with the Cardinals. Terry Kennedy. Long time. He was on the 1989 Giants. We've got another Cardinals kid's son here. This is Stan Javier.
Okay.
Not much going on here. These poses are all pretty bad. Dickie. We got Dickie Thon. Everybody, Dickie Thon. I remember Dickie Thon got hit in the face, I believe, with a pitch and was never the same. And that's quite the mustache, by the way.
Beautiful.
That's a good 80s mustache, even though we're in Fleer 1990. I believe we've seen this guy before. Maybe not with you, Mike. Actually, I know this wasn't with you. This was the Andy Bennis. We got ourselves a Rance Molonyx, and that's an interesting looking fella right there.
Golly,
huh? That guy
What's
looks.
his story?
If you've seen, remember, you ever see Bachelor Party, the movie? He looks like the guy that supplies the drugs and the weed for Tom Hanks. He was a concert. Lance Molonyx. All right, here's one. Here's a good one. This is a good mustache too. And a very good pitcher. He was big for the Pirates in 1990, Doug Drabek. He got a lot of money.
Yeah, I've met Doug Drabek. He's a good dude.
How'd you meet him? And I got his autograph in that spring training thing that I always talk about in the book.
Somebody that my mom had known, I think through hairdressing profession, was like dating Zane Smith of the Pirates. And
I just had his card come up yesterday during the Scott Spezio.
When you were cheating on me.
I was cheating on you. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real fast.
You're basically just Kevin Costner.
Tell your story.
And so somehow during that, I guess Drabek was probably the number one Pirates pitcher of that time. And so Zane Smith, I'm sure because he was interested in the girl my mom was talking to, allowed me to meet Doug Drabek at the time.
Doug. Look at that guy. I mean, you got a stash like that, you're gonna pick up a lot of hairdressers.
No, Zane Smith picked up the hair.
Oh, he was an ugly guy. Let me find him. Hold on. I've got the cards here. I'm looking. Curtis Wilkerson, Carlos. Oh my goodness, there he is. That's Zane Smith. That Zane Smith went after a hairdresser.
Yep.
Look at. I mean, I love Zane Smith. I was a big fan.
You're a ball player, man.
I was a big fan of him as a kid, but Zane Smith. How about that, though? Pull that. Jeff Reardon, great closer of the 80s. I always thought he would have arm problems the way he threw. He kind of whipped that ball around. Mm-hmm. He was on the 91 Twins and then the Braves. Good beard, too. I mean, that's quality. You know, this isn't these millennials or 44-year-olds trying to grow beards here. This is
I don't know. It looks like Charlie Blackmon to me.
Okay, it looks like Charlie Blackmon. Mike Pagliarulio. This name was always very tough for Mike Shannon, probably still is, and Eric Carey, former Yankee. That really got Mike to laugh. Walt Terrell, another longtime pitcher. These guys have a lot of stats. It means probably Dan.
He's always hanging on.
Yeah, Dan Schatzeder.
Do you not have a Jesse Tarasco card you can show me?
I just realized Dan Schatzeder has a funny last name if you start talking about yourself in the past tense. I had a Dan Schatzeder. I don't know. Lance Parrish, he shows up all the time.
I like Lance Parrish.
All right, here we go. I got a good one here. This guy
love with this autograph in it.
Guy from the area. We love him. Had 36 saves in the 1995 Cardinals, then retired from Jefferson City, Tom Henke.
Saw him in a Blues game in the alumni suite probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So he's still hanging around.
Shows up to fantasy camp. I love that he had this amazing, I think his ERA was like 1.9, and he just retired. He said, no, I just want to play for the Cardinals 1 year. I don't care if they win or lose. And then we've got,
he was here too.
We got some future stars that did not become stars, Kelly Mann and Dave Hansen. But we're weaving, Mike. I want to do a bonus thing for you because I know you like the baseball cards. I have this special. Now, this is from my collection. I've had these forever. I don't know the name. Okay, so what is this? Star, minor league stars of the future. 10.
Do you think we'll at least get one?
10 player cards, tomorrow's stars today. From 1989. I'm going to open up and give it a whirl. Ken Griffey Jr.
It might be a little bit early.
Oh, these packs, Mike. Okay, where use my teeth?
Let's see what we got, sir.
All right.
Let's at least get one good one.
Sorry about the stalling there. I was having issues with the pack, so I had to open it with my teeth. We got Troy O'Leary.
Troy O'Leary.
Was he a Boston Red Sox? Who am I thinking of there?
I think.
Brewers 13th round selection in 1987. Troy O'Leary. Kinda, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. Okay, this is a former Cardinal, Pat Kelly.
Pat Kelly, yeah.
Okay. Pat Kelly was drafted by the Yankees, 9th round pick in June of 1988.
And you said he was McGuire's buddy.
He was a buddy of McGuire. Yes, he was. As was Tom Lampkin, two guys that basically got to hang out with McGuire during the fun days. Oh, here's a good name. I don't know this guy. I don't know who this is. Stu Cole. I'll show it to the folks at home before I show it to you. Don't know Stu.
No, nor do I.
Selected in the 3rd round of the 87 June free agent draft. Looked like he would.
That's a prospect.
He looked like he would have been a Blue Jay. Rich Garces. I remember Rich Garces.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a pitcher here. Didn't do a lot, but
he was a chunker.
Rich signed by the Twins in December as a free agent, December 29, 1987. All right. I went to school with a guy named Rob Bauer. Hello, Rob, if you're watching. But this is Rob Mauer. Not Joe Mauer, but Rob Mauer. Selected in the 6th round. Evansville, Indiana. So possibly, I'm going to ask Andy Bennis.
Could be an ace.
I'm going to say this is probably one of his buddies or teammates. I'm going to keep that. Jim Vatcher. This is unbelievable, Mike. There's 2 Jim Vatcher cards in this pack.
Get your money back.
2 Jim Vatcher cards. Philly's 20th round pick in June. There's 2 Jim Vatchers. These are not future stars. Hopefully you're enjoying this if you're listening. Bobby Davidson. Wasn't he on In Living Color? Well, that was Tommy Davidson. I'm sorry. This guy was a little different looking too. And Troy O'Leary again. Is this a joke? There's 10 cards in here, and this one is the same as the last one.
That was more worthless than the pack we opened up last week.
I might just have to edit this out. It was so bad.
Really stinks. You might.
And the card it's even cut wrong.
God.
I think Stu Cole was the winner.
Worse.
All right, that was the Future Stars. Well, that was the season. We talked about 2013 with the 80s best of favorites, best things. Anything else, Mike? I think that's going to have to do it. We've gone an hour.
No, this is the last show that we will have without baseball. It comes back, depending on when you edit this, but it would be, it comes back tomorrow, but will likely be today if you're watching. So that's back. It also, if it's today, if tomorrow's really today, it is my son's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
the start of baseball. So happy birthday, Ryan. And for your birthday, baseball is back, baby. So enjoy being 2 and having our national pastime back.
And you can show him this in 20 years someday where you wish him a happy birthday, and he'll say, Dad, what were you doing with that freaky-ass mustache you got there?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, I don't care.
I was like, we had to go on and tell the people about Michael Wacha's performance in 2013.
Well, I'm gonna decide if we're gonna use that Future Stars thing. Maybe not. I think it was kind of fun, but we'll see. But that's gonna do it for Here's the Pitch. Again, sponsor is Massa's Restaurants for St. Louis. 5 locations, stlmasses.com. I thank Mike for joining me. I thank you for listening and watching. Like, comment, subscribe.